Hey, this is Cliff for Cliff Notes. What's going on in Egypt? A second Sphinx? Come on. Filippo Bion has made a claim that during one of his scans with the SARS technology, he found a second, smaller Sphinx in the Giza Plateau. What does that mean? Wow. I mean, why don't we hear this from Zahi Hawass or the Antiquities Department? We have to hear it from Filippo. And I appreciate what he does, but you know what? To get any verification on these claims, it's just not going to happen, because they're not going to open the doors, they're not going to dig, they're not going to use ground penetrating radar to validate the claim that there is a second Sphinx in the Giza Plateau. It's not going to happen. So what do we do when we have people making these claims? What do we do when we have outside scientists saying there are artifacts, there are second Sphinx, there are pyramid doors, there are chambers, we're still waiting for the void above the king's chamber in the Khufu Pyramid to appear. And from all indications, it's there. We've had a team of experts validate it. That was 8 years ago. How much longer do we have to wait? So I'm a little frustrated when I hear these claims of sphinxes and voids and access points, because we'll never see them. They're just nice theories. And although we do have scans that we can check, because we can't validate the scans, we're kind of stuck. And one of the big questions, the big issues regarding Egyptology, and not necessarily worldwide Egyptology, but Egyptology in the land of Egypt, is that they are a couple of decades behind the trends of using the latest equipment. We were there last year in Cairo, and I spoke to a couple of Egyptian Egyptologists and asked them, why aren't you using these scanning technologies to look underground? Well, it hasn't come to us yet, or we don't work like that. So it's very, very challenging. I'm going to post a few photographs in this presentation so you can see exactly what the suggested underground Sphinx looks like. And there has been some writing, I don't know how old it is, suggesting some underground features. Now, we know from a couple of different people, Trevor Grassi and William Brown, William specifically, that there are tunnel systems under the Giza Plateau that lead from the Great Pyramids, Khufu, Khafre, to the Sphinx itself. And according to Bill, and you can look it up on Earth Ancients, there is a temple right in the middle of the Giza Plateau, the distance between the Sphinx and the Khufu Pyramid. If we'll ever get a chance to see that, no. For the most part, Egyptology is extremely conservative. And so when claims are made, like Bion's claim that there's a second Sphinx, it's something nice to hear. It gets us all excited, but very, very unlikely that we'll get a chance to see it. But there's so much more to see there. I'll be doing we'll be taking our 7th annual Grand Egyptian Tour this month, April 28th through May 10th. You will see the interior of the Grand Egyptian Museum with some of the largest freestanding sculptures in the world. Colossi! These colossi sculptures are fantastic. So you'll see those. We're going to go to Memphis. We're going to go to Tunis. We're going to go to Luxor, Karnak, and my favorite all-time temple is Dendera and the Hathor Temple. And we'll get close-ups of those, some of the latest digs that they're doing there. So will we see a second Sphinx in our lifetime? My friends, I'm so sorry to say, it's unlikely. Hey, this is Cliff saying take care. We'll talk to you again.